You're in the middle of the video right now.
Middle of the video right now.
Boat modifications. Tell us about your time and your experience that you have with all of your boat modification experience.
Modification experience?
Right. What have you done, or what would you like to see done to this boat right here? Right.
It'd be swept.
Okay. All right. I like that.
I like the sweep.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to see if you're out here cruising around on the Blue Vance one day? Maybe like a big layout area?
Yeah, maybe extend this.
Yeah.
So I can lay around it.
There you go. Have like a big Tropicana sponsored bed right here or something like that.
Yeah, little spot for drinks.
I like that. Good. Yep.
Different spot for drinks, tanning oil, things like that.
I like that.
Sound good?
Yep.
Sounds great.
We appreciate your contribution here to the Blue Vance project.
Thank you.
Thanks for interrupting the video.
Oh, you're welcome.
Fish on.
FishingWithVance.com.
Alright guys, welcome to another episode of FishingWithVance.com. Today we're going to mix it up a little bit and give you guys a little bit of an inside view as far as what we have going on, what we have coming up, and really asking for some help from all of our viewers and people that watch this video. Because we're getting into a little bit of an area that I know I am unfamiliar with. Vance knows a little bit more about than me, but basically what we have going on is that obviously you guys have seen all of our Pelican Bass Raider videos. We've done, the basic review. We've done all the modifications, the tables, the chairs, the pole holders, etc. Now, it's time to move on up. So, what we got here is our bass boat restoration and modification video that we're going to be cutting here for you today. And we got a lot of things going on here. So basically, to give you a little bit of the backstory, this is Vance's old boat that he had previously. He ended up, he sold it, and then he got it back. And so we're really excited to have this boat and sort of take our fishing to the next level. So let me give you the specs on this. What we got is a Hydra Sport 16-foot blue fiberglass bass boat. 1985 custom edition. We got the trailer down here obviously holding it on. That's your basic boat trailer, non-swing tongue, things like that. And this boat here, obviously, as you can see, this is going to be a work in progress. So Vance has got a lot of use and a lot of work out of this before. But now we got some things that we're going to need to tidy up, we're going to need to fix. And this is all new to me. I've never worked on anything like this before. So we're going to need some help. We're going to need some comments from you guys. So please make sure down below in the video that you're going to leave some comments. Let us know whatever you think, what you guys have done before, what has worked, what hasn't worked, what you would like to see done to this boat, because we're pretty wide open. We want to make sure that you guys are going to follow us as we're doing all these modifications and restorations to this bass boat, and that we're doing them right, and that if you guys have any ideas then that maybe we can borrow, that we're going to do those too. So as you can see, the boat overall is in pretty good shape. We need a little bit of TLC, we need some cleaning and things like that, which we're not too worried about right now. A couple of the main things that we have going on here in the Hydra Sports bass boat is up here on the front. We got a little bit of a dip right here where this has sunken down in where this pedestal seat is supposed to go. So this is going to be the number one thing that we're going to fix. We're going to get after that, and I think what we're going to do is that this was a live well here, and we're not really live well guys. We don't keep a lot of fish, if ever, very rarely, and only if we absolutely have to. So this is probably not going to be in use. So I think what we're going to do, what the initial idea is, we're going to get some plywood. We might use marine grade, we might use regular. And we're just going to cut it to fit. So it's going to go right along this side channel. It's going to go all the way around here and create a whole new platform on here. We'll take the pedestal mount, we'll take that off, we'll reattach that to be right on there. And then what we're going to do is that we'll brace it underneath with a couple 2x4s and some cross 2x4s to be able to brace this whole entire area right here so you don't get any of this, like a weak area, sinkage, things like that. That's our preliminary idea. If any of you guys have any experience with this, have done things similar, or maybe that's a totally wrong idea, again, please let us know. But we'll bring that up here. That will give us a nice stable platform up here on the front. And then whoever's up here fishing, whether it's myself, Catter, or the Vance, they'll be up here and be able to fish really good. A couple of the other things then, we got some of the electrical components. We got the switches up here for the live well, you know, bilge, things like that. We need to figure all this out. Obviously this side of the boat is going to run underneath here, which we'll show you whenever we get back to the storage. We have our outlet here, which is going to be for the Minn Kota motor that we will have to get, or the front trolling motor. So as you can see, we've had 1 or 2 episodes with that up here already. So we'll figure out how we're going to mount that up here, bring the foot mount down here, and then be able to go from there. Over here then, with these switches and everything, like I've already mentioned, pump's probably going to be out of play. We'll have to see with that. And again, don't really know. And then how this is all going to wire underneath here, that's then over here with this particular storage area. Alright, so then with the modifications and the wiring system coming down through here, we've got all these wires. Obviously we got a couple connections, we got some plugs, different things along those lines. So have to basically, I don't want to say rip all that out, but we'll have to figure out what is what, more importantly what works, what doesn't, and maybe get a little bit of rewiring in. So this is basic storage over here. We got Mr. Horn right here, we got a pole holder, we got the cup holder right there. One of the things that we'll figure out, we're not sure what we're going to do, is if we're going to put some sort of shield up here for the driver, what that's going to look like. As you can see, there's been one there before. Not sure really what went in there. We'll get that figured out. We got the track system there. I doubt that we're going to use that. But if we cruise along here to the other side, so you got your storage locker over here. Pretty good room in there. The carpeting looks to be in pretty good shape. Again, we got a lot of our electrical that's running up front there. Figure out exactly what this is, what we're going to need, what we're not going to need. We got our lights over here. Vance has this bungee system so that actually you can just bungee this right onto the handle over here, and then this will actually stay up then during the day, so that if you have to get in there, normally if you're reaching in there, this is just going to fall right over. So you got a basic bungee strap system, which is ingenious and does its job, so that'll work for that. As we move to the back then, we got our, as I call them, the captain seats. Not sure what the exact terminology is there, but you got the one over there for the driver, you got this guy for the rider. We got live well down in here, which we, again, as I stated earlier, we'll probably use this for more storage than anything else. That needs cleaned out. We'll give that a little bit of TLC. We got some storage in right here. Storage on the other side then over there as well. And then back here is your customary where we got the gas tank, and then we have the double batteries on both sides. As you can see then, probably one of the biggest things we got to figure out is what are we going to do exactly for the motors and our motor system. So right now we're looking at probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a 40 to a 60 horse. And then we're trying to figure out if we need to do a 9.9 kicker because of some of the rules and the regulations that we have on the Pennsylvania waters here. Some of the lakes that we have, it's going to be a 9.9 max. I mean, those are ones that we like to fish. So obviously if we got a 40 or 60 only on here, then we would have to rely on the Minn Kota or whatever that trolling motor is going to be up front. And not sure if we really want to do that, if we can get to the spots that we want to get to in a timely manner, etc., etc. So we're leaning towards that. Again, if you guys have experience with that, you know, with a bigger motor with that side kicker, let us know how that goes for you. Is it a pain to get both of those mounted? Did you do it? Did you have somebody else do it for you? Things like that. Maybe, you know, can you do a 20 and a 9.9? Does that probably really doesn't make a lot of sense? So then do you go to a 60 and a 9.9? We got the fiberglass boat, obviously, so it's pretty heavy. So probably going to need a little bit of a bigger motor on there to be able to move that old girl across the water. So that's a couple of the things there that we're looking at. You know, what kind of trolling motor do we want to put in the front? You know, just how big, and you know, go from there. So if you guys have any experience, comments, or feedback, please let us know. Really then the last thing, we'll cruise back around, we'll go over here and we'll take a look at the steering wheel and the console area. And it's in pretty good shape overall. Again, I'm not an actual resident expert on any of this stuff, but overall, you know, the steering and all the steering components from front to back. Vance did replace that, so those are relatively new and in good shape. We'll check out all the switches and everything like that and make sure that they do work. You know, make sure that our gauges and everything up here are in correct working order as well. Make sure we got no problems with the electrical and things like that down there. We'll give it a good cleanup, get this thing all bright and blue and ready to go, and get some fishing out of it. So that was basically what we wanted to do. We wanted to give you guys a little bit of the inside knowledge as far as where we're going here next as far as FishingWithVance.com. And we really appreciate you guys watching, checking out our bass radar that we have over there, obviously, you know, liking our videos. We love the comments and everything like that. So if you guys have anything that you could add to this, good, bad, or ugly, any kind of comments to help us with what we need to do for this boat, because we are really looking forward to getting out on this boat and getting fishing. So again, really appreciate that. Please make sure that you guys hit like, hit subscribe, and tell all your friends and family about what you're seeing here with Fishing with Vance. Hopefully you guys like it. We really appreciate you guys watching and taking the time. And you know, to wrap up the video, you know what we do when we do it here at FishingWithVance.com. On my trusty new cup holder. Fish on.